What's up everybody, Marissa B here. Today guys, we are back for another horse life guidance, and today we're going to be here to talk about how to get the Kirin. But before we actually get to do that, if you guys do see a flower on the screen, which is, it looks like a flower literally right on the Roblox icon and everything, that's just my gallery. I've used an odd account to screenshot the quest because it doesn't show on my main account because I've already done it before. So I screenshot it so you guys get to, do all these quests. And yeah, let's get right into the quest right now. Alright, the first quest that we're going to be doing is finding 3 wisps in the dungeon. But before we actually get to do that, I'm going to be showing you guys where the dungeon actually is. Now, I have been questioned by a lot of people, from new players specifically. I've been playing Horse Life for quite some time. And despite Kirin being a old horse, it's not going to be new, but it's like in the medium. It's new, but also old because it's old for us OG people, but it's pretty much new for newbies. And of course, newbies want to get to see what the Kirin, where do you get it and everything. So to get the Kirin, you have to go into the dungeon because 2 of the quests in there has to involve the dungeon. So we're going to be going into the dungeon. This is where you find the 3 wisps, which is where you get the first quest done. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. You guys can see it right there on the map. If you guys are new, this is where the dungeon is. So right where I'm about to go into the dungeon, I'm going to be going into the dungeon. And I'm going to go and get some wisps. And while I am doing that, you guys can watch the rest of this little clip. We're going to be getting to the next quest, which is finding some stuff in the dungeon. So let's get right into it. Alright, the next quest for this is to destroy 5 dungeon debris. Now, what I'm about to do is destroying cobwebs. Now, new players do get confused on what type of debris they're talking about in the quest. What they're talking about is just destroy cobwebs. It's not like destroying concrete or something like that. Just destroy some cobwebs that's literally in the dungeon. That's pretty much it for that. Now, for the following, let's get to the next quest. Next up is to try and get to complete a horse's race or trails 5 times. Now this is actually quite a grind because you have to do this multiple times, but I highly recommend doing both depending on when it's going to be releasing. Either your server, either public or private, has a trail is what I meant. Then you can just do it. If it has races, just do it. It's pretty much easy. If you don't want to do races but only want to do trails, then you're gonna make it more complicated and more longer, because the longer it is, the more it's gonna get harder. Because I've noticed that when I've been playing Horse Life, races has been showing up more often than it is to trails. So be very careful with what you're choosing. I'd highly recommend doing both so you don't have to waste your time. So yeah, that's all for just the quest. Let's get to the final one. Alright, the final quest is to level up any horse agility skill 15 times. Yeah, 15 times. If you guys didn't see the previous video, I have made a little video for Hippocampus because Hippocampus actually needs the agility skill during that point. If you guys didn't see that, you guys can check over there and just see what I explained. But if you guys don't know, then my recommendation is go to any horse that has agility skill level 0 and just level that skill up. And when that skill, let's just say your horse's skill is at level 5. Let's just say that. If it's getting to the point where the EXP is gonna get hard, then switch up to a horse that has another level 0 agility and just do the same process. You do this over and over and over again. This is probably the fastest way that I can think of. But if you guys want to just do a horse, one single horse, and max level it, which is level 10, then don't do it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, before we actually do end the video, we're gonna have to tell you guys another thing that you guys can get, which is the Kirins. As you guys can see, I am back in the dungeon, but if you guys go in the dungeon, you guys can see the Kirin progress, which means you have to destroy some Fire Wisp 10 times, Cobwebs 10 times, and do the Kirin dance. What I'm doing is literally showing you guys proof of where the Cobwebs and Fire Wisp can be spawned, because it's a dungeon, duh. And pretty much you just destroy Cobwebs, destroy some Fire Wisp, and just roam around doing this and that. I will show you guys a little of what is going on for the Kirin dance. If you guys didn't do the Kirin progress, then you guys can see a little sneak peek of the Kirin dance, which it's not new. Duh, it's not new to OG people. Why did I say OP? Yeah. But yeah, there's another thing that you can do. Once you get that done, you can actually, when you get done with the Cobwebs, which is what I did, you guys must have saw that I had obtained the coal, which if you guys want to skip a little bit and go to the Kirin dance, and when I do finish it, you guys can see that in the in the clip, when it's about to end, you guys can see that I'm going to the 3 eggs, bronze, silver, and gold. If you want a Kirin that badly, like really that badly, then you can go to bronze, which is pretty easy. You just gotta do the quest for the Kirin progress, like, how many times? Probably like 2 times. Yeah, 2 times, because there's like 6 in there, and then yeah. But the thing is that the Kirin progress for this will take a while, which means that you have to do this daily. It is 24 hours, so be very cautious about that. But if you guys want a Kirin, but at the same time you want a better Kirin, a more beautiful Kirin, then I highly recommend going to either silver or gold. I feel like gold would be perfect because, well, it's on the very top. So yeah, just do these Kirin progress daily. If you guys want a Kirin for free and not spend it in the market, then I highly recommend doing that. Anyways, I'll let you guys watch this clip so that way we can go to the actual end of the video. And yeah. And there you guys have it. You guys officially and finally got a Kirin. If you guys do find this video very enjoyable and very helpful, make sure you guys like and possibly subscribe. It actually helps me a lot with motivation and all this stuff. Also, if you guys want to check out other videos like the Hippocampus, Kelpie, and Feelors, I've actually made those videos beforehand, so you guys get to watch it. And I'll see you guys later. See ya and peace!